This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.
Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome to the FCM Q&A. We've been meaning to do this for a little while, so it's only right we deliver that to you. Let's get right into it. First question, DC Talks Football. Fluid and Cams, you have YouTube channels, but Malwo, I'm not sure who that is. Where's yours? Because you're the best part of the show. We need more. I don't know if I'm the best part of the show. Don't worry, things are in the works. You know, I appreciate the sport. It's true.
Yeah.
Things are in the works. Just watch your space.
Say no more. But the thing is, though, is yours gonna be football though? Yours, he's a culture man. He's on a conversation. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
No, but that's good though.
You might not get what you want. You know what I mean?
That's good though. It's different dynamics.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Shall I do the football thing as well?
Yeah, try it.
Chelsea.
Hey, the black ultras of Chelsea.
What, first guest, Paul Canaville?
Let me read this one. If Man United, next question from Medimido.
Medimido.
Medimido. If Man United couldn't appoint a top-tier manager in the summer, should Man United stick with Michael Carrick or hire a different manager with more experience, even if it's not a big name? I would personally stick with Carrick depending on how the season ends. I think unless it's a massive name, which, again, I don't even think is a guarantee of success. I don't even know if there's that many options out there. A lot of people, myself included, is that, well, if Luis Enrique is available, I'd take him. But have we seen Luis Enrique come and rebuild in a way that Man United would need to rebuild? Probably not. You know, we've seen him with a PSG team that have a war chest of money, and they had really good players as well. Not doubting his ability as a manager, putting Dembele in the false nine and all this type of stuff. But look at some of the names look at what I just said. Dembele, Vitinha, João Neves. These
He's not going to have
serious
it's a
players.
situation.
It's a different situation at Man United. So it's a debatable one for me, but I would stick with Carrick if it's not a big name that makes sense.
Yeah, let me get this next one. Miles here says, if you could take one player from the past in their prime that played for your club, who would it be and why? I think mine is pretty simple. It's either Harry Kane or Gareth Bale. I need a one-man Superman who can come in and basically change the trajectory of this team single-handedly. And the only one I'm actually leaning more towards Bale because I felt like Bale was doing that in that kind of last year. One man. Right now, he could single-handedly get us out of in his prime.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Kane will score goals, but sometimes
It's not enough,
like,
innit?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like, is it as impactful as what Bale's goals would be? Do you know what I mean? You know, Bale's got them 90th minute ones, and he's
Bale's
just a
looks better.
destructive.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's a destructive. Kane could score a hat-trick, but Spurs still lose. That's how it feels.
Remember though,
sometimes.
there was a season where Kane was top goal scorer and top assister.
Yeah.
He's a one-man system.
Yeah. And where did you finish that year? Was it?
I think that was that was Jose's first year. So I think just outside the Champions League.
Yeah, something weird.
Who would yours be, United? Current squad right now.
Wow.
I think I've got one for Chelsea if you're still thinking.
Current player from the past, who would I take? I would probably say, it's probably Roy Keane.
Okay.
And I know you're not probably thinking why, but
That makes sense.
When I look at one, the leadership that he has, two, the bravery to get on the ball, and it's the physicality.
Yeah.
Looking at what Newcastle just did to us the other day, we have no physicality in that midfield. So as much as you're probably thinking Rooney, Ronaldo, Man United's midfield is a serious problem, but we also don't have a left winger. Don't imagine having a Ronaldo on the left wing. But
Roy Keane for Cass.
I'm gonna take Roy.
Mine's tricky, but I went down the same line of thinking as you. Like, it could be a winger. Right now, probably don't need the centre forward with what JP is doing. But realistically, it has to be John Terry for me.
Really?
I think you need a winger.
You need Hazard.
No,
Yeah.
I think you need
I think that's exactly what I was thinking.
Chelsea, we can naturally Jamie get into
Prime Hazard right now, and it's star magic, but the defense is still leaking mad.
Prime Hazard gets you top 4 easily.
But
Easily.
Like, who has more of an
Prime-
impact on your winning?
Prime Hazard
I
gets
think
you
Hazard
John
would.
Terry, maybe, you know, the leadership, the goals,
I hear,
the clutchness.
the thing is, I hear your
carrying
aspect
the team, especially because it's such a young squad.
No,
Hazard.
I've said your team lacks leadership, so I
Yeah.
actually hear that valid point. But
The thing is, Hazard's magic is, I know.
the magnitude of what
Prime
Hazard
Hazard.
could do.
I know. But,
Hazard and Palmer, all of a sudden, Palmer looks different. João Pedro looks different.
but does Palmer look different? And do those men go into their show? Because it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, go into your show. Hazard will eat for you.
Big
Will make you
roles
eat.
now.
Pass me the rock.
Hazard will make you eat. Go into your show. I don't care.
For me, it was Hazard again.
Fair
Winger,
enough, you
Hazard
understand
or John
it.
Terry.
Yeah,
but
fair,
yeah, I'll go John Terry.
I get it.
I'll read this one. So this is Mowalid, who says, which 3 players from this Arsenal team would you take and can they be all-timers?
I know mine straight off the bat.
The centre back pairing.
Okay. What for our team? Did they? Or are they saying? Or
No.
who
would you take?
Okay.
Centre back pairing. For me, they come as a duo.
Yeah.
Gonna be up there for me. I would definitely
You know
say
who I'm
that.
taking?
Oh, who? Go on.
Ebere Eze.
So you don't have to face him.
You have to see him again.
I am locking you in a dungeon, brother. You're getting 0 minutes.
I'm taking Saliba for sure. I'm taking Max Dowman. And I'm taking Declan Rice.
Do you know what? In terms of who can be all-timers, I think Declan Rice could be an all-time. In terms of Premier League longevity, when you talk about those kind of appearance records and things like that, he's one of the few current players that I look at. I'm like, you're rarely injured. You're always available. You play 90 minutes constantly.
He's going to be one of the most highest appearance makers of all time.
100%. So
Isn't he
I
like
look at him as like a
25?
Premier League all-timer.
Yeah, he's top there. Like he's top, but by 25-year-olds making appearances, he's really looking like he's there.
Fact that he
and it's
broke
usually the
through so
British
young as
centre mids
well.
that do it as well. The Max Dowman one is super interesting because when you speak about young talents that have come through in the UK, he's one that they've been speaking about him like he's real sort of like, listen, this kid's coming. He's gonna be the
Low
best
level.
thing, honestly. So
Better see that.
we'll see what comes from him. But again, he's an interesting talent. You know, I'll probably say the centre back pairing and Declan Rice.
Do you think? Okay, Mazraoui Graphics says.
Ain't he supposed to be?
Bruh, he's putting out stinkers for us at Man United right now. Do you all think if Pep and this City team wins the league, Guardiola will stay in the PL for more years? I actually think if City win the league this year, he'll leave.
100%.
I think if they don't win the league, he'll stay.
I think
That's what I
he's
think.
both he leaves.
You reckon?
I think
Do you
both
think
he
it's the
leaves.
end of Pep?
I actually
can I
think
give
this
the
is
word
end of
console?
the Pep road.
with the way he's been speaking and everything, and how he's been like very open about like football and other side outside of football. I think he's actively saying, you know, I'm done with this whole thing.
I don't think there's even a managerial international arc. I think he's walking away from the game and saying, I need a sabbatical. Because I took a sabbatical after Barca. I gave you a lot of Bayern. I gave you a lot of City. I gave you everything. It's time for me to take it. And I think he's earned it. He's earned it.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you.
This one here from Johnny Crow Jr. says, who will win the Champions League? One simple answer. I think I'm going to stick with my answer
2,
that I've had all season.
1.
Bayern Munich.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Remember I said at the beginning of the season?
You think you're winning it?
Yeah.
I like that.
I said at the beginning of the season.
I like
Say no
Said
more.
at the beginning of the season.
I've said Bayern Munich all
If
season.
there was 1 year to do it again.
Say no more.
You're picturing 2021 all over again.
Bro.
Just
Wow.
we ain't the best, but we're gonna somehow do it.
Wow. Wow.
Who you say? Because it's pretty open this year.
It is.
It's pretty open.
You know what? Yeah.
Arsenal could do it with the path they have.
Yeah, Arsenal could do it the path they have. I think Arsenal guarantees semis. You know what? I don't really believe it, but because the path as well for them, I'm going to go Barcelona. I'm going to stick with Barcelona. I said them in the start of the year. I've been watching every single one of their games. I'm going to stick with Barcelona. I've actually been saying this year, you're not going to win it, but I can't lie. That athletic display showed that they can defend when they put their mind to it. So if they do that,
Can they
I'm
do it
gonna
often?
That's another good. Hansi Flick is a
Those
madman.
locals back soon, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Barcelona. Fuck it.
I can't wait for that. There's
be
something about Champions League nights. I can't lie to you.
I know. It's special,
Reacting
innit?
to it right after. It's like,
It's
ooh.
special. It's special.
And the knockout stages as well.
It's always
That's
the best.
when it gets
Octane.
real
Always the
tense.
best.
High
Real
Always
tense.
the best.
What's the thoughts on Arteta if he does win the Premier League? Rank amongst the so-called top coaches right now.
That's hard because you are the top coaches right now.
I think I've always said that. I think the top coach pool right now is very shallow, which is how someone like an Arteta, who still hasn't won, is able to get his name in the mix. But I think him winning that Premier League, bro, that cements him as one of the top. It's proof of the process that they've been doing. It's proof of everything step that they've been building.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, bro, like at this point of the season, I'm even starting to respect this nastiness that they're playing with because 14 clean sheets and 30. That's not by accident, bro. I think every player has now bought into this style that they're playing. They're not trying to be more attacking. They've accepted what they are. The problem is when it's Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid, character, DNA, we love it. Because it's Arsenal and Arteta, of course, everybody hates on it.
I think that's
But-
a good point in terms of the reason what's unique for him is that if you look at everyone else's job that in football, they've come in and they've probably done it quite instantly. You know what I mean? So when you look at how Simeone done it, that was another one that came in. It took a while. He won a Europa League and blah, blah, blah. And then we respected him for toppling and actually getting the trophy. I think Arteta's in a similar way. Pep, instant success, and he's just a boss. Hansi Flick, instant success, he's just a boss. You know what I mean? And there's not many names. Simone Inzaghi ran off to Saudi. Do we now just cancel him from these conversations? I don't really know. I think Arteta will be in there. You got to have him in amongst the top 5. I'd say. Yeah, probably in the top 5.
I said it a few weeks on our actual podcast. For me, off the top of my head, he'll be the first Premier League manager to win the league in their first managerial job. Yeah. Everyone else has gone somewhere before coming somewhere.
Yeah.
So that in itself, you got to give them respect and you got to respect Arsenal because they trusted the process. You know the whole trust the process thing?
You can finally
have an
fruition.
example of someone that done it. Last one. We've enjoyed this. Let's see what we got here. What do we think of Tottenham?
Shit!
What do we think of shit?
Tottenham!
Yeah. Thank you.
Where do you win this weekend? That's all right. Hey! We ain't Tottenham.
You lot are the worst. Just enemies for no reason.
Man, listen, this has been real. It's been the FCM Q&A. Make sure you lock into DR Sports, like, share, subscribe, and we will see you soon. Peace.